God, this is such a good menu. Gets you in the right mood to look through someone's mindscape. Link number 1 shared, link number 2 shared. I'll be good to load game shortly. And I won't forget to use second screen this time. I'm doing it right now. And it's not deleted off my phone. Setup is done. Let's begin. We are on day 2. A little bit of a catch up there. That was interesting.
Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
Time has stopped.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Oh, super hot.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful.
Neska, what do you mean? Oh, she has the world on her side, as in she can control the state of the world?
You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Yes.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Oh, time's going.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
6 seconds is up. We can't use our stand. Oh, God.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Maybe we can try conducting the lightning somewhere else.
It must be connected to the ice pick.
Like, it's mainly trying to get to the giant cage, but if we can direct the lightning somewhere else, I think that's where we should start. It's pretty expensive for a visual novel right now, so I only got it because it was on the Boxing Day sale and I had the Christmas cash to get it, but it was either getting this or the new Samurai Showdown, and I've already got like 7 fighting games that I'm trying to get good at, so I'll just leave Sam Show for now.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
Can we direct the lightning to the Ferris wheel?
No.
I don't know. Random guesses. Yes, I've played all 3. I haven't played Despair Girls yet. Visual novels are the kind of thing where you gotta get a taste for it by sitting through a lot of it. Like, I wasn't really invested in Danganronpa at first because the characters, they tried to write them as if they were reacting as normal as possible to crazy circumstances. I really like this one because, you know, the characters have lived in this crazy world for so long already that it's just normal to them, and the characters are more interesting because of what they know about it. So the Danganronpa characters were very boring to me at first because they were not saying, you know, very interesting things about their situation. But the characters, as they progress in Danganronpa and what happens, the characters end up changing a lot. So you get to have this history with them and be more invested in the story to see how they end up in the end. Let's check out this photo.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph. Right. No one would want to
spend
see their
20
mother
seconds
like
to
this.
pull this out. I'm not going to push it in. That would be... Oh, boy.
It keeps going. What is this?
Quick, pull it more.
Something happened over there.
Oh, it unlocked a ticket booth. There we go. Redirected the lightning, now we just have to unlock the
The
cage.
pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Do you have a giant hook anywhere?
Date,
It looked like
we
there
got
was a ring. A timing.
Timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon.
That doesn't help.
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Oh, there's also things to collect in Somnium, so I gotta spend, if I have leftover time, I gotta poke around and get some stuff.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream.
How important is it to know the language? As in the Japanese language? Or the sort of tropes and the community of people who enjoy visual novels? Yeah, in B3 their minds were wiped. In Danganronpa 2 is a bit hard to explain without spoiling like what the characters were doing and why they were there. In Danganronpa 1 they seemed like, oh yeah, the minds were wiped as in they didn't know what happened to the outside world and why they were there. Or well, the main character Makoto had false memories, as in, well, what I remember with the introduction was he was meant to show up to a school, and once he got inside he passed out and then he woke up. to, like, the whole school was barricaded. Or never mind, we both know a lot about Danganronpa. And I just don't want to really say it in case, you know, I spoil it for other people.
And because it is a
because
dream,
you're ruining
extraordinary
like
things such as this are possible.
a 30-hour experience just by saying one thing for someone.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Sometimes I obtain them when you perform an action. So like power-ups. So timies negate the amount of time something doing in a certain action would take, I think. Got one timey. Well, the next point of interest is the ticket booth.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Should I threaten or should I shout? I'm using a timey on this. One says 40 and one says 1/2. I'll try threaten.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there.
Oh no, that was not the right one.
And come out with your hands up.
You're making it feel more guilty.
Your parents would be very disappointed. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Oh, that took up 40 seconds, goddamn. Is there an eyeball anywhere? There's like a little collectible that we can find.
The panda isn't. Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this.
Okay.
Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
You're an expert at 3D modeling.
The panda is...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Fuck. I don't have time to waste on this thing then. I'm going back.
A mic.
Stop it!
Yeah!
Stop it already!
The control room of
Let's
the
see if we can open it up. Should we be polite and not, or should we get right to the point? My favorite one, personality? Do you mean, my favorite Danganronpa would have to be the second one.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it. I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
We're trapped.
There's something
Fuck.
suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Oh, would you take the blue pill or the red pill?
A bird ca- There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
That's... Oh.
Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A bird. There are ripped pieces of...
Why wouldn't it let me use my timey? I'll use a 31 instead. Oh. There we go. I had to select it.
Leave it to me.
Oh no. I had to press X, so I didn't actually use my timey that whole time. Fuck, I wasted so much time.
It is heavier than it looks.
I thought if I just had it on the cursor, I'd be able to use the timey. Oh. I just set myself on a path now.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Okay, you got a certain level of retries.
There are torn pieces. Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
I'm not sure if that helps. Oh.
You were able to get out?
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
I did the right one.
The cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
Just do it.
You can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Oh, that panda's back together. Let's check out the map. Something over there by the umbrella. I can go back to the panda again. I'll go back to the panda ride.
The panda head. Bring it on.
Oh no, that was not the right one.
The force is gonna tear it apart.
I see.
Well, the panda head controls the wheel.
How do we slow it?
The panda head is...
I'm gonna stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
There she is.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the... Oh. If you use the right one, but you don't have enough time, the game will just give you more time to use the correct one. get a prize?
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Okay, let's go check out that other umbrella. Can I run? Oh. Whatever was here is gone now. Still something over there, though.
The entrance gate. We'll need more than a little. This gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
Haven't found the collectible here yet. Maybe it was underneath that panda in the beginning if we kicked it away.
A merry-go-round horse.
Try riding it. She's really enjoying that.
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
Well, we did that.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Okay, let's go talk to Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
Don't slap her. Hug her.
Mizuki.
We did it! Oh. Is that the killer? I think I got the good one, because there was also a bad one.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Me too. I accidentally said Dante a couple times in my first playthrough. Well, my first Let's Play, I should say. How you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
Girl genius.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
She sent you the Nile message. Well, I'm probably not as smart as her if she's the one that's helping all the adults out with their...
I can't tell you.
Despite her age, apparently she helps out a lot of people with her spare time.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
Oh, yes. She has a liquor diet. It's like those fish oil tablets. You eat liquor brains and it helps your brain.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone.
I'm happy that the lip sync is always on point with the actors.
Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Whenever Peter appears on screen, I'm always wondering what's your deal. Are you dressed like this because you're a scientist or because you're an otaku? About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience Somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
You need to go back to the crime scene then.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I saw a
know.
blue fluorescent
It
man.
was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Oh, and you had the ice pick as defense.
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
About the ramen.
Promise. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. The hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out?
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column?
yeah.
Okay, just One more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Law shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
About the figure I saw.
No, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
My God-given abilities are my qualifications.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Well, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. About her muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Aiba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
I think I do have to use every single line of dialogue.
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium-Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Why is she a shrimp?
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
My taste.
Part of that was my taste.
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires.
She's a little out of line.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Now that we've talked, so let's summarize.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
Planning to.
There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Anything
Nothing.
wrong?
Just wondering where this goes.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course
where he
closed
was.
down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
And the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father, Renju Okiura.
Doesn't seem too good.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
That's so good. Didn't tell me what the Nile message was
Mizuki.
about.
Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
When was the last time you saw
About a
Renji?
week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier. I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
I guess we used up all the important bits.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from...
It's like he's using a Google Glass.
Renju is a suspect?
How do you see this while driving, Date? This is very dangerous.
Definitely suspicious.
Boss, you're in front of the road. I can't
I
see.
think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Any idea where he could be?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
With no one else to support that he was
Back
home.
up his story.
Why do you need a cell phone if you've got a Google Glass? Am I right?
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
So he supports a young female idol and he runs a maid cafe.
In Akihabara.
very loud voice clip. Oh, he's dead too!
Renju!
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About that incident.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
That's not right. The new one's using left eyeballs.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological
I know.
myth. They are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Do you know what a Cyclops is?
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I'm starting to believe we might be doing just one really long case, instead of doing a series of
I
cases.
already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
What about Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How about you?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Any thoughts?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Well, I don't really remember anything before getting my new eye, and my new eye's connected to my brain.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be? Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Suspect's got to be someone we don't know then.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat? Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid!
I thought she was in the passenger seat. Like last time, I thought she was just there. And Date knew. What are you doing?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
Not the Australian car.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Yeah.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me. Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
A scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not.
Ew,
I'm going
I
to skip
don't know
past
that
Hey, you started it.
this
Stupid
conversation.
old man.
Punk-ass kid.
You put two anime characters in a car, one of them's going to start calling the other one a pervert. It's just how it is. It must be the way Spike Chunsoft writes their stuff.
Oh, Detective Date.
Reason
See
why
you,
I've
sir.
never really played Ultra Despair Girls.
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry.
You said that as if you just let out a horrible fart.
She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
I'm worried that Ultra Despair Girls will be all the bad parts of the Danganronpa writing that I don't like. Plus, I don't really think they'll be doing another one of the Ultra Despair Girls spin-off anytime soon. Unless I'm proven wrong by the new development that's come out. They've released a new project saying that they're hiring people to make to design the new user interface for something, and it's Danganronpa related.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Breeza wants out of her cage. I'll be right back. Okay, she's happy. Aren't you, Riza? Yeah, you're happy. Try to pull Berserk Guts backstory. Like when he was bought by some older dude as a kid. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Leave if you want to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want...
And what you saw?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Is anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
How about now?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see it.
How about now?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date...
Well, the game encourages me to try things multiple times, so I'm just clicking
Never mind.
what's left.
Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
At least with visual novels, I can pet my dog in one hand and use my other hand to control things. Well, let's have a look.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
They killed him with beer.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Ew.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably...
Renju didn't shoot himself here. That means he wasn't killed here.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
can I?
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Why do I have to click the counter to use this? Okay.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
The hook.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Oh, you mentioned someone had a Berserk Guts backstory. Is it for freaking, Kameda?
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Unless it was one of the other girls. And they'll be way more
We have
uncomfortable.
an estimated TOD.
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams.
Somehow, saying that it's implied. Wait, who does? I thought there were no, like, adults in... Because of what happened with the great calamity.
There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
That's the opposite of what happened to Guts. You're getting a young girl to do it. Looks like we're done there.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Looks like I'll just have to look around the kitchen now. Box. Wait, so there was a point where Makoto's sister fainted, and then flashbacks to what actually happened while she was fainted, or something like that? A flashback that shows it happened to her right before it actually happens. What? That's not a flashback, that's like a deadly... That's like a premonition. I nearly said deadly premonition. That's another game I should try out at one point.
The capacity of this oil, it weighs approximately 40...
Let me check inside.
Do the x-ray. There's a little thing.
What?
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
Oh, there's no shadow for
This
it.
is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
They carried the victims in the barrels. Like they always tend to do. Huh? What?
Are you really okay?
Yeah,
Let's press
I
both.
am. Don't you have an investigation to do?
Oh, they're just doing the same thing that happened to them to Makoto.
Or are you stalling?
I swear they're not just doing it for the shock value, but out of some weird psychological thing that the writer's just really interested in, and that makes it really uncomfortable. Oh, left eye. I didn't get that.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left
It does.
eyeball was removed while the victim was...
And the right eye. Don't forget the right eye. Oh, no, I already did that. I'm going to molest someone because I was molested.
What are you staring at, creeper?
I agree.
Should I ask his name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
You're so offended.
My name is Kagami.
What's your name?
It's Kagami!
What's your name?
Kagami?
What's your name?
I told you it's Kagami! I told you my name like 5 times!
What's your name?
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
I got an achievement for that? What the fuck? Says there's still something I missed. I think that's what it means when the X-ray icon or the zoom icon is still green. What do you mean Killing Joke backstory? Just the backstory?
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
That means there are at least 3 people. Or they brought the drums as well. I'm resorting to the
Dragon's
point-and-click
Palace Pasta.
adventure game
1800
style,
yen.
just clicking everything.
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Still something on the counter. Okay.
Nothing special.
Camera.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
That was useless.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things. Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Let's go.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's find out more about the dad.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Let's get ourselves a drink.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Nine bottles. They're really getting really stupid with the amount of times that they make you click these. Alright. Ranger, he's why we're here.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Long time since we did what? Go to a bar?
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
Uh-oh, that's not a good sign.
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
I'm not sure if I'm too interested in talking this much with Mizuki.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home. I told you, I don't want to.
Why not?
What about the ramen?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really?
Just
now.
came up with that.
People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Oh, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a...
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't...
No, I'm not in...
Oh, thank God.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama. How have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Oh, shh.
Watch the innuendo.
This is why I don't like the new Seth.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren.
Just hearing females with male voices, that's
what was
making
he
me really
leaving
uncomfortable.
His little girl like this? Oh.
I'm okay if it's like a transgender person, but this one seems...
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead. Ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Renju...
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, I couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
I'm getting my stroke again. Oh no.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Is he a regular?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up? You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to...
I'll pass, thanks.
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Are you scared of her?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, huh?
I think I'll ignore that.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you. This... Just promise to get the
I want to go
bastards
back
who did
to
this to
Ota.
Ren
I
for
want to go bully Ota.
I promise.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
I'm going to the bathroom?
Where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
So we learned that Renju's watch was more important than his life.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Hey, boys.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Oh my god. What's going on?
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops. I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something? Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
You wouldn't know nothing about that, cop. What?
Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
How do you remember that?
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, a minute, please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray
Yes.
on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray. Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Someone was smoking?
Hey, Aiba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Okay then.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An an insurance salesman right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever it is,
it's still here.
They're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
A bronze dragon?
A bronze dragon, holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Touch the ball. Touch the dragon.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and...
My evolver can shoot right through this wall.
Called a evolver.
Shoot it.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
A porno mag at your feet.
What?
Check it out. Check the porno mag.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Whoa, wait a minute!
You're not hitting me at all. Oh, it's a QTE. Hit the golden ball. I know, right? What's going on?
Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the
what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
This is not what I expected from a mystery solving game. What were those bullets? Okay. I'm aiming at it. Now this is the Danganronpa style minigames.
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3 points. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you
What
too
are you
old to be
aiming at?
playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward.
I see you. Show your face. I know you.
I don't.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
About Renju. That's my favorite option, but I want to know what you're doing here.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids. I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
I mean, they're hired by the dude. They gotta say what they need to
There is a
say.
possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Let's pick my favorite option.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff.
So that's how I was able to set up both
I had him
companies.
help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
But that was 6 years
That's all I'm
before.
gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye. Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
Damn.
It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
That clears that up.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads.
But they have very good reasons to die then if they were involved with the
Should we go to the
Yakuza.
witness gate?
Yeah, let's go. Moma, Congressman
killer isn't
Tsujima,
involved with
I think
the
I'm gonna call
Yakuza.
it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Now that we just had an action sequence with the Yakuza, makes me wonder like how many times are we going to come back here? But there's mechanics that are in the game now. I got to shoot
Roger.
people now.
This is all really suspicious.
I'm doing pretty well.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
I was in the passenger seat now. Roar like a lion. Oh, that's me doing that.
How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right? As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
A possible second Somnium about to be explored.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
But Somniums aren't being used in the ways I'm expecting them to. I thought it was so we could confirm evidence in real life, but we're mainly just using it to allow ourselves to get a better relationship with these individuals.
Oh, Date.
I've been looking forward to bullying
What's
you
wrong?
today.
You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Do you know much about Renju's taste in women? Because he's hired a very specific kind of woman to be his receptionist.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay, Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Are we playing the hot and cold game with how hot Ota's body is?
A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
Ace it.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible. But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Here? Yep.
Date.
Iris.
We're just
There's
talking
something I
about
need to
you.
ask you. Come with me.
Hmm?
You're the last known person to meet the victim.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
We're going to ask her some questions next time, though, because that's all the time I have right now. Oh boy. So I got to fully experience what this game is all about this time. We got to see the Somnium, we got to have an action set piece. Now we know more than half the cast. So I'm still wondering whether we're doing one really long case for this story or whether it's going to be a bunch of cases or chapters like Danganronpa and Ace Attorney. I'll save this for now and I'll leave it for the next stream. And with that, I'm gonna have to say goodbye, guys. This was a very weird episode, but we'll soldier on and find out who was the real murderer and who really likes to take people's eyes out for no reason. And hope you do well with your stream soon, Nazca. Look forward to seeing it sometime.